Good morning. We thought we'd take this opportunity to kind of give you an idea of what the county's been doing in preparation for Hurricane Michael. Fortunately, this track is not directly affecting the county. We will be on the outer fringes of some of the rain bands, so later tonight and into tomorrow, we may expect some rain and some gusty winds, but our conversations with the National Weather Service give us a pretty good indication that we're only going to get about 1 to 2 inches of rain between now and Friday. So it's actually a lot less rain than we've expected that we've been getting over the last couple of months. So we don't anticipate having to issue sandbags to the public for that reason, although our teams have been on standby, and if something were to drastically change, we could deploy those. But at this time, we don't think we're going to need them. Sarasota County Fire Department is on standby with a couple of strike teams and a strike team leader to respond to the Panhandle from requests that they've gotten from the state EOC for post-storm recovery and response operations, similar to what they did for Hurricane Florence in South Carolina. Even though the storm is not affecting us directly, our local residents should always be prepared for hurricane season. They should know their plan. They should know what hurricane evacuation level they live in. They should have a disaster supply kit and make sure that they have a good plan for the season. So we're very fortunate this time, but the hurricane season lasts until November 30th. So we always have to be prepared for that. Since Hurricane Irma struck the county last year, we've done a lot of things to try to improve and simplify some of our emergency procedures so the public understands them. One of the things that we did is we put together a transportation plan for those that don't drive or those that don't feel that they can drive 15, 20 miles to the nearest evacuation center. So that transportation plan is available. People can go to scgov.net to I want to register for transportation. If they don't have a car, if they're not driving, they can register. We will actually pick them up. Or they can go to one of the rally points that will be established in the event of an evacuation and be given a ride. We also simplified our evacuation shelter procedures. Instead of opening them up 4 at a time, we're actually opening them up all at the same time. All 11 of these facilities have been identified as safe buildings away from the storm surge areas, in buildings that can handle major hurricane impacts. We also have been working with the city of Venice in trying to locate specific facilities for folks that live in the southern part of the county. The low elevation and proximity to the coast makes that a problem, but one of the opportunities that we're working on is in conjunction with Sarasota Memorial. The county has actually put $3 million into a capital improvement project, and we've been working with Sarasota Memorial on the development of that campus, having it have a 30,000 square foot separate building that would be specially used for hurricane evacuation sheltering if the need arises. That's a couple of years off. So in the meantime, people need to make sure that if their plan is to go to an evacuation center, that they take advantage of the transportation plan or drive those few extra miles to get to one of the safe buildings that we've identified. So we'll continue to monitor Hurricane Michael. We continue to be on the National Weather Service calls every 6 hours throughout the day. We're on a 11:15 and 5:15 conference call with the state EOC and the Hurricane Center. But again, like I said, this storm does not look like it's going to affect us to the point where we need to take any action as far as evacuations or sheltering. We just be grateful that this thing is not approaching us and be prepared to assist our friends in the northern panhandle of Florida area if they need assistance after the storm.